I'm Nick Altmeyer with linkinglewiscounty.com. We're here this afternoon with Karen Bolivar, who is the Associate Director at NERCL, and Kim Cavanaugh, who's a mental peer specialist. And Karen and Kim are going to talk a little bit about a celebration coming up on Wednesday at the Lewis County Fairgrounds. So Karen, if you want to take it away and tell us about what's going on.
Absolutely. We're really excited to be hosting the 28th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. It's going to be July 25th, as you said, from 4 to 8 at the Forest Park Pavilion. They are forecasting rain, and we're well aware of that, but we are prepared because it's undercover.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that. Some of the events that we have going on, the sign behind us has a lot of the donations that we've received from businesses. It's not done yet, so we've got a lot more to go. We're going to have 16 agencies from Lewis County that are going to be in attendance. They're going to have a table with a display so that we're going to engage individuals not only from NERCL but the other agencies that support individuals in the community. And we're going to have...
And I'm really excited because Shane Brown is going to be our guest speaker from Credo, and he is a care manager, addictions care manager, and he's been on our board since 2011. And I wanted to tell a little bit about the Barrier Buster Awards. One is in honor of Justin Dart, who is considered the father of the Americans with Disability Act, and one is in recognition of Judy Heumann, who is internationally recognized in the disability community. And it's a surprise who these awards are going to be awarded to, so it's really
very nice.
Nice.
So before we get too deep in here, let's just let everyone know that I think we gave the date in Forest Park Pavilion, but this event's going to be going on 4 to 8 p.m.?
Correct.
Okay, so it's a stop-in anytime during the event?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And is there specific times when the awards are going to be given out? Is there kind of a...
guideline.
There's a little guideline around 5:30 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah, we're hoping 5:30 to have Shane give his little speech, and then we're going to do the Barrier Buster Awards after that. So it's important to recognize the people in our community that assist and contribute to removing the barriers that sometimes are there for people with disabilities.
Right. So again, you said we're celebrating the 28th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yes.
This is kind of a celebration that I think goes around the Tri-County area.
Around the world.
Right,
yes.
But I mean, you guys alternate here
in
our region.
Yes.
It's not in Lewis County every single year.
Nope.
So this is kind of a special year that
yes,
it's actually being held in Lewis County.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about what exactly is the Americans with Disabilities Act, and what are some of the...
Okay, it was signed into law on July 26 in 1990 by President George H. Bush. So from that point on, it was the most sweeping and comprehensive law that was ever passed to protect the civil rights of individuals with disabilities. So it really impacts every part of their life when it comes to employment, when it comes to transit, transportation, any public accommodation, anything at all, and telecommunication services, anything of that sort.
Housing.
Absolutely, yes. So it's really, it was a very important law that affects all of us, that we don't even realize that, because it's available for us, and people don't even realize that this law, until this law was passed, it was a fight to get those services.
Okay. So it kind of brings equality to people that have disabilities, to ensure that they're receiving the same services that are available to everybody else.
In every part of their life.
Right.
Right.
Okay. And so what are some of the events that you have going on throughout? I know you talked about the speakers that are going to be there. You have some awards going on. I think there might be is there a lunch, or?
We are going to have free hot dogs.
Okay.
Free chips.
Yeah.
We'll have lemonade and water and cookies and fruit.
Popcorn, of course.
Yes, popcorn.
And we'll have the games for the kids, face painting.
Yes. We've received a tremendous amount of donations from the businesses in Jefferson and Lewis counties both.
Right.
So we're going to have a chance auction, which is for a small amount of money. You can get an envelope filled with tickets, and you'll pick out the items that you'd like to bid on. At the end of the night, we'll be drawing for those winners. And we're also having a silent auction for some of the bigger donations that we've received. And what you do for that is you put your name down and the bid that you'd like to have. And again, 7:45, I believe, we're going to terminate those auctions,
Okay.
so that we'll know who the winner is, and we'll
Right.
be announcing that.
Okay. And what are some of the, if you can give people an idea of what are some of the programs that are funded with some of the donations and funds you'll be receiving from this event?
A lot of the funding of the donations we receive are going to be go on for training.
Okay.
For individuals that we go to trainings a lot in Albany, Syracuse,
Mhm.
anything to do with disabilities.
Mhm.
So we like to take individuals with us
Mhm.
as well to that.
Okay.
So that's huge.
And people hear us refer to NERCL a lot, and
Yeah.
actually it's an acronym, and you're actually the Northern Regional Center for Independent Living.
Yes.
And did you want to just briefly discuss to people really quick what you guys do here in the community and how you serve the community?
Yes. We really provide services for people from birth to death,
Mhm.
and people that have a disability or suspected disability, or support a neighbor next door that may have a disability. Go ahead, Kim.
It's our mission every day to strive toward working with people with disabilities, because we are peers ourselves. You know, it's run by and for people.
Right.
Because like 90% of us either have a disability or know somebody, so
Mhm.
we walk the walk and talk
Absolutely.
the talk. You know,
Right.
Right.
yeah.
So if people are having problems with finding employment or
Absolutely.
getting housing or anything like that, getting to their appointments even, things
Absolutely.
like that, that's where
Yes.
you guys can step in
Mhm.
and hook them up with services and point them in the right direction of where.
We make referrals to many agencies in the community. We help people understand their diagnosis if they just received a diagnosis. That can be overwhelming
Mhm.
to understand what is this disability that they're calling. Because we don't identify ourselves really by our disability. We're a person,
Mhm.
and a disability is a small part of who we are
Mhm.
because we're whole.
Right,
We're not fragmented.
right.
So it could be access to employment, access to school programs for children.
Right.
We have recovery coaches that help people that are in recovery
Yep.
from addiction. So that's a huge part. And really our programs are what they are because of the people that walk the walk.
Mhm.
So we receive federal and state funding as well as reinvestment funding from the state. So peer services are across the nation from state to state.
And another thing I'm really excited about is the collaboration between the agencies.
Absolutely.
You know, working closely with everybody to, you know, bring us
It's a
together.
team effort.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It feels,
Yeah.
you know, it's great.
It is. It
Something
really
like
is.
it.
Many
Yep.
agencies working together can build the community
Absolutely.
much stronger.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, going back to Wednesday, the whole
Yes.
point of Wednesday is just a big celebration.
It is.
And what kind of people are you hoping to see come out on Wednesday?
Everyone.
Who are you inviting, and what if
The entire community.
The entire
Because this is
community,
a
yeah.
celebration for the community,
Mhm.
and we're hoping that if individuals don't know about the ADA, that they'll come and learn a little bit about it while
I was
they're
just going to
there.
ask. Okay, so
Absolutely.
you are going to have people on hand that can educate people
Yes.
as far as what your
Absolutely.
services are. and-
Right,
yeah.
right. Because we'll go in more detail about our services
Mhm.
because it's hard to give a little snippet because
Yeah.
we are ingrained in so many places
Right.
Mhm.
and do so much.
hmm
What we didn't talk about, we saved for the last.
Okay.
We've got our local Patty Stanford band that's going to be providing dancing and pleasure.
Music?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be
very
great.
good.
So they'll be playing from 4 to 8.
Okay.
So we're looking forward to that. Their entertainment is amazing.
hmm
So come and dance and learn and sing along even.
Yep. Rain or shine.
That's right.
Rain or shine. Yeah, you'll be
That's
under
right.
the pavilion over at the fairgrounds.
We will.
And again, that's 4 to 8 on Wednesday, July 25th.
Fifth. That's right.
Okay.
So we hope to see everyone there.
All right. And if there's people out there that are interested in your services and maybe can't make it over on
Right.
Wednesday, I know you guys have 2 locations here in Lewis County, correct?
We do. We have an office in Lions Falls.
Okay.
And we have an office here in State Street and another office on Jackson Street that we're eventually going to be moving into
Okay.
when renovations are done. And our Jefferson County office. So you can call 315-836-3735 or 315-785-8703.
Right. Okay, ladies. Well, we really wish you the best of luck with your event on Wednesday, and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you out there on Wednesday.
Thank you so much
Thank
for this
you.
time, Nick.
Yeah.